Good
Hey,
morning.
did you already run a commercial?
I already ran a commercial. I figured,
Wa-
why not?
Was
Today's the
that my
last
old,
day.
was that my commercial?
That's your commercial, the last
'Cause-
one you sent.
Okay, don't do that anymore because
Why? Today's the last day.
today's the last day. Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking something different.
No, today's the last day. Hello, Tina Shelton. Welcome in. No,
Hi.
I figured one more push on it. And I also added the recommendation to that video.
Oh, bless
And
your
I
heart.
posted it within an hour ago. Good morning, Pam.
Hi, Pam. Hope
So,
you're doing better. I know
yes.
you're in the final stretch.
Yes.
God, I
I
can't
know
imagine.
yesterday was 2.5 weeks, so I'm counting the days now. I know she is too.
Oh,
So
I'm sure. Without a
yeah.
doubt. What an ordeal to get this far today. It's a good
Yes.
thing I was early, or we would
Yeah.
have been a whole lot later.
Ooh, it's 9:09 right now, so good timing. We
Yeah,
love the numbers. Love the
yeah.
numbers. Wow. So
Okay, well, let
how
us
is the
know. She's got a
so what
doctor's
time
appointment.
yeah, what time's your doctor appointment on Friday, Pam? Because I'm hoping you can get to your doctor's appointment and then um, check in with us on the Gabriel project so we know what's going on. I hope, but if you have a late one, then too bad. We'll have to wait to find out. But I know you'll let us know what's happening.
10 o'clock
10.
Central. So that's 9 York time. So, yes, she might know by before you're off to the.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
That would
mackerel.
be so cool. Get an update. I know that even though Scott hasn't met you, he'd be pretty excited to hear that things are getting better.
I didn't get
Thank
to
you. Thank you.
my coffee. My coffee got cold.
Yeah, she was, Don and I were talking yesterday. Well, not really talking, but conversing. That can you put two YouTube channels on at the same time? And you did it without even trying today.
Isn't
I
that
couldn't
crazy?
believe it.
That is crazy. I don't even know
So
how
it
I did
works.
it.
Yeah, she has no idea how she did that. Oops, sorry, I have
That was
the
just
wrong captions on
YouTube.
here.
YouTube was just and Restream combined were just putting me through the loops this morning, and we don't even know how or why. It took forever to get it straightened out, and I still couldn't tell you how it got straightened out. What an ordeal!
So I know you're getting ready for your cards, but how is the astrology this week?
Oh yes, let me get in here. You know,
I'd
well,
remind
I
you of
tell you
that.
what, it's a good thing that there's not a lot going on, but there's a lot of power going on. Okay,
Oh
let me
yeah.
pull this up. Okay, it was called Ordinary Times, okay, because it's kind of this week is back to basics. It's full steam ahead because all the planets are going forward now. There's a grand trine which is playing out. And when grand trines are there, it magnifies everything.
Mhm.
Okay. Um, Uranus stationed and turned direct. We know, I think that happened Saturday. And now all the outer planets are going direct. So things are going to move quickly. Did you guys feel Uranus station and turn? Because that being an outer planet, I mean, I know I felt it,
Yeah.
but I feel most everything, it seems.
Yeah.
Um, and it could also cause a lot of technology problems when that happens. So I'm wondering if that had anything to do with this.
Well, yesterday I sent um two emails to Susan and he didn't get them until 3:50. I sent them at
See, I really,
6:43 and 3:50.
and that's not the first technology problem that's happened just recently. I think it's all related to that. But let's go on. There's not a lot going on energetically. There's just a lot of forward motion. And the sun and Pluto, of course, are now in Aquarius. And what you're going to find is everybody's feeling like they need to make decisions and take action. The stuff we've been talking about doing, we are now going to be like, okay, I got to do it. Kind of a revving up energy, if you will. Um, feels like it because of the action that happened on Saturday and Sunday, the Uranus turning. And so now it's like, okay, I'm ready to roll. Let's do it. So you're going to find this week feels like revving up. And it sure does for me. I don't know about anybody else, but the energy I've had, it's like, okay, let's go. I have gotten all of my readings done for next week, and they're all done, uploaded, and ready to go. Normally, that's not done till Saturday as of in the past. Um, but I got it all done because I decided I'm going to do 2 readings for Valentine's week. So the
Wow.
energy for me has really been obvious. Um, let's see. As obviously, so as the planets fly forward, Mercury is going to move into Aquarius next Monday from Capricorn. The planets are in earth signs to get things done. There's a couple of grand trines, like I said, in the sky, and that magnifies things. So pay attention to the news because things are getting magnified this week. It's really just about getting back to basics right now. And the one thing I've been keeping my eye on that I think is getting magnified is the border, because all the Republicans were like, got to do something about the border, got to do something about the border. And the committee that was working on that agreement to send to Biden they're really close to getting that completed. And now all of a sudden the Republicans are saying, no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that because Trump has decided to run on the issue of the border's a mess. So
Oh,
the Republicans are now saying, we're not going to back what you've got done. After all this time of saying, get it done, get it done. So, that's being magnified. I really think that's what we're seeing because of that.
wow.
Um, Okay, so this week is, like I said, getting back to basics. The trine is an earth trine, and earth doesn't move unless you physically move it. And earth signs want to move, so they require us to work, if you understand. It's
Yeah.
like, with earth, you got to get a shovel, you got to physically do the work. There's a rock you want to move, you got to pick it up. So sand, you got to shovel it, any kind of earth you have to physically work at to move. So we just got to do it. We got to do the work now. The earth isn't going to move itself. Venus is sextiling Saturn, and there is what's called a broom in the sky. Now, I'd never heard of this. This is news to me, which is just the broom is gently sweeping things out. And you've heard me talk about how we've been getting rid of stuff for the last few months, letting things go, cleaning house, so to speak. And that's what we're seeing in the sky. It's helping things move. The moon is in Virgo, and that's at the handle of the broom, helping to move it along. With the sun and Pluto in Aquarius, the planets are no longer arguing with Pluto like they were because he changed signs. And when Pluto was in Capricorn, all the cardinal signs, okay, were arguing with him. They were like, but now I don't have an issue with him because he's in Aquarius. So things are changing. And we're going to have Virgo's been cooperating with the power. And now all of a sudden, it's not when we get into our world. There's a lot of earth in the sky this week, a lot of fire, a lot of air. No, mostly all earth, fire, air, and water. They're there, but they're very low. Okay.
Wow.
It's mostly all earth, meaning we've got to work. Now, if you remember last week, we talked about how Mars is squared with the nodes of fate. And on Saturday, Mercury also squared the nodes of fate. When Mars is doing that, it brings important connections. And we talked about that for this past week and how pay attention to the connections you make, what people showed up for you. It was a big decision making weekend that was going to affect your entire life. So you've got to consider that. Those are important connections. So when Mars, who is the ruler of Aries, is squaring the nodes of fate while he's in Capricorn, he's wanting to get the earth moving, get a shovel, start working, and start doing it. He's moving towards the north node. And we've talked about how the south node is your comfort, it's your addiction, it's where you want to be more of than the north node. North node, you got to work towards. That's your destiny. And that's where you're supposed to be ascending to. The north node is in Aries. Again, Aries is ruled by Mars. There are many trines. So you can see how there's a not really a conflict, but a push-pull. There are many trines in the sky, and I won't go into that, but remember, trines are good. The energy flows easily. Things are wanting to flow forward. The energy is helping the momentum, helping you get things done. Obviously, I mean, I can vouch for that. Where was I here? An example. Yeah, I already gave you my example of getting everything done. So you may see in your own life things getting accomplished easier and faster and having the energy to do it. Later in the week, we'll notice there's no fire in the sky. Now that's the passion that we feel. There'll be a lot of earth and water, but no passion, just a lot of creativity. So you're ready, you've got the idea, but you lose the momentum late in the week. Okay, the passion kind of slows down. It's kind of like being in a sailboat. While the beginning of the week, we've been in a motorboat, we've been moving. And then at the end of the week, the passion leaves and we go to a sailboat where, we don't have any control over it moving. That's up to the wind. We don't have that passion. So that's the report of astrology.
Wow.
And let us know how it's affecting your life, because boy, can I tell you, it's affected mine. But then I am a big empath. I feel all the energy.
Yeah.
And oof, I mean, that is really the fact that I'm an empath has gotten, I don't want to say worse. I just feel it more the older I get. And I mean, it has caused me in my life to totally, like we said, remove people because of the effect. There was a time several years ago when I was in California that I say the man I was with, had a daughter who had to move back in. And that's why I had to leave. I could not tolerate her energy. when she would come into the house, it was like the Kool-Aid man coming through the wall. I
Ooh,
mean, it was big, it was powerful, it was angry and
and
full of
destructive.
anxiety,
Yeah.
really destructive. And I was like, whoa. I mean, I'm sure you've seen at one time I wore my pendant that has a mirror on the other
Hmm.
side. I mean, I was doing everything, including wearing mirrors to try to reflect her energy so I wouldn't feel it. And I couldn't do it.
Yeah.
So um, that's that's how big of an empath I am. So very sentient. I
Yeah.
feel everything. I can almost, I feel it to the point where I can just about read people's thoughts, and, I feel their thoughts. It's like, I don't want to read minds because, you don't want to know everything,
No, no.
but it's like I can in many instances. And I have actually it's been proven. I had a friend of mine years and years ago focus on a picture. I said, go choose a picture, a couple pictures, go choose it, and then focus on it. I want you to visually and in your mind focus on the picture. And I sat across the room, not knowing what she was doing, and I drew it
Oh,
and I
wow.
felt it. And the first picture, she was looking at a ballerina on point, up on point.
Hmm.
And when I sat down, I said, I want to jump up and dance. I want to get up really high. And she just laughed, and then she turned the picture. And so then she focused on the second picture. And I said, I was seeing a very abstract art picture. Turned out it was a stained glass window.
Wow.
So it's very, I mean, I can, if I wanted to really focus on that, I could do that. I just am not sure I want to know what people are thinking.
Right, right. Well,
you know,
hi, Carrie. Welcome in. Um, welcome in, everyone. Uh, that kind of, you need to tell Don about that exercise because we could do that on Tuesday night class.
that's true. It just takes a focus. You can't think about anything else. You just have to focus on it.
Yeah.
And it's interesting. That was, oh my God, when I did that, that was probably at least 10 years ago.
Well, and you can
Um,
imagine how Angie would react to something like that.
oh, yeah, yeah. Well, don't even go there.
We're talking about A5 says, and she is just phenomenal with her guides and spirits. Yeah, I mean her guides basically. She does fight with
Yeah.
them quite often, but it's more jovial now than it used to be. So I'm glad to see that she's embracing it a lot more in a positive
Yeah.
way.
I had, I wish I had the um, obvious interactions with guides
Yeah,
that she has,
yeah.
you know. Excuse me while I spray my aura
Oh, that reminds me, I
of
brought it
that.
too. Yes, I'm going to have to send you a bottle next time, or I might have to fly in with some bottles for you.
There you
I
go.
like
Come
that
see
idea.
me.
Hey,
Yeah.
I've been there
Although
before. Hmm?
I don't have an extra bed, but we can work it
There's a
out
couch, isn't there?
somehow. Yes, I do have a couch.
There's a floor.
We can work it out. Like I
We
said, we
can
can
work it
party.
out. Yeah. And I just felt like, oh, Tennessee would be great to go see because I used to live there. So, and
Yeah.
and I did
Yeah.
a walkathon at one time. And CCR actually played at that walkathon. I know I'm dating myself, but
Love CCR.
yeah,
Oh, I was a big CCR fan back in the day.
so I love it.
Yeah. Well, that would be fun because
Oh,
we could go to Nashville and have some fun. That was one of the things when I moved here, because my friend is the one who actually moved me here.
yes,
My friend
right.
who's no longer here, and he knows Nashville. His sister lives up here. She's a judge in the court system.
Ooh.
And so he was going to come up and show me in Nashville, and we're going to have fun. So when that all happened, that was like, oh, my desire to even do anything left with that.
But
So
it's the universe showing you a different direction.
exactly, and
But
I understand that.
he'll still be there when you're going checking out Nashville. You know that. You know that. Yeah.
He'll be with me. I know.
Yes, I've
It's
got
just
all
hard.
of you on the list. There's not that many people on. Well, we have 10 people right now on my, and then of course there's Bonnie's. And Bonnie had a lot of fun this morning with YouTube. But she did something that
No, 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 no. That was not fun.
but
That was panic.
you were panicking for it, but as long as we didn't put your personal stuff on there, everything worked out
Yeah.
fine. So it's all good. But
Oh, yeah.
if you ever want to do personal stuff, but I hope you guys saw the advertisement at the front. And also I had posted my recommendation of Calling on Angels 1111 and
And
her video, no, her video of her commercial this morning too. And remember, this is the last day for that special. I don't know what special she might have for us in February because, as Susan pointed out, that is the love month.
it is the love month. That's why I'm doing extra reading for Valentine's Day.
Yes.
So that's one reason I wanted to get everything done, because I have 2 readings to do for that week.
So, are you going
trying to
to
work
have a
ahead.
special for us starting
I
tomorrow?
might. I might.
Okay.
I'll have to put it all together tonight, because I've been so busy getting things done that I haven't even thought about. Like we talked, I didn't even know what day it was. You know.
Right. And the 14th, Valentine's Day, we're going to be here.
I know. I know.
Thank you, Cheyenne.
You're
I
gonna
hope you
come.
can come back and let us know. I will update Bonnie because she was busy reading stuff, so it's a little hard to see that. And Rachel is on your YouTube, and she says, "How are you, Bonnie?"
Well,
I waved at her.
I'm
So,
doing. I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
okay, what was I going
Full
to
of
check
energy.
on? Just gonna. Oh, the chat calendar is what I was looking at. Oh yeah. So Valentine's is on the 14th. So we're going to have to really, uh,
We're gonna do something special.
yeah, we don't know what yet, but we'll have teasers and stuff out to let you know what that's going to be a little bit later. But the other
Well,
thing,
brains.
yeah, we're going to have to do that. Okay, I just want to double check. Oh, and you know what the day before is? Mardi
The
Gras.
13th.
Mardi Gras.
Really?
Mardi Gras.
Is
Oh my
you know
goodness.
what? Valentine's Day is Ash Wednesday.
Yes, exactly.
It's early,
Yes, it
isn't
is.
it?
It is. Yes. It's usually at
Really
the end of the month.
early.
Yeah. Well, we've had Easter in April for the last 2 years, and so it must be coming up to March instead. So it
Yeah.
changes every
Wow.
year, which is weird, but hey, that's the way they've got it set up. Um,
Yeah.
but
You do what you gotta do.
yeah, and when I pulled it up, it says Mardi Gras 2024 falls on Tuesday, February 13th, 2024. Nothing about Mardi Gras is predictable, not even the
That's
date. Unlike Christmas or the 4th of July, which falls on the same calendar day, the only thing you can count on for sure with Carnival is that Fat Tuesday will fall on, well, a Tuesday. That's how they put that.
true. Just don't know which Tuesday.
But it's right before Valentine's Day. So can you imagine what Susan and I have to do
What
something special?
party?
We might have you come
Yeah.
in and just say hello to everybody on Mardi Gras? Because to me, Mardi Gras is
Yeah.
a big deal.
Uh-huh. It is.
Okay,
I've never been to Mardi
yeah,
Gras though, have you?
Carrie, it is on Wednesday. It is let me go back. I've never been to Mardi Gras, but I make Mardi Gras wherever I'm at, put it that way. It is the second Wednesday of February. Okay.
I've been to New Orleans. Have
Oh,
you been to New Orleans?
usually,
Oh,
no, I haven't been to New Orleans yet. And I was hoping
oh,
to go last October for Don and Ed's birthday, but I
yes,
didn't make it.
right. Yeah. Yeah, and I couldn't get there either.
When is
It
Easter
Mar
2024?
New Orleans is a fun story for me because when I was very young, my girlfriends with
No, I was trying to let it go. And I'm going to type it in. Go ahead.
um when I was very young, in my young 20s, my girlfriends all got together and kidnapped me and took me to New Orleans for my bridal shower. And so we drank our way through there.
Ooh,
And yeah, it was hot because it's August. I don't know what they were thinking of, but we did have a wonderful time. That was back when I was a flight attendant, so flying was free for us. So it was a fun thing. Easter's the last day of March.
yes, yes.
Wow.
So that's cool.
Wow.
That is very
I
cool.
don't I'm not sure I'm trying to remember. Well, I guess it would be what, 7 years ago that it happened the same,
Yeah,
right?
approximately. Yeah.
Yeah, 7 years ago. Wow.
Well,
Been a
remember,
while.
this is an eighth year, and the last 8 year was on 2015. So a lot of things are a lot like that now, except the energy is just so much more than it was back then. Good to know. I was
Right.
thinking it's in April, LOL. Actually, remember, Easter is on the 31st of March. So that means April 1st, April Fool's Day, is the next day. So just be ready for that. Okay.
Exactly.
So Easter
Oh,
is, yeah,
fun.
embrace it, embrace it. So hopefully, A5 says will be on Easter. I doubt if she will, but she might be. She will not be on this Sunday because she's traveling again. She's been traveling a lot on the weekends, so she won't be able to make it this one, but hopefully tonight, um, A5 says, and
Actually, she's going to be in Houston this weekend,
yes,
isn't she?
yes, she'll be in Houston. So I know you can't make it to see her, Pam, but um, she was told you're 20 minutes away from where she's going to be, or approximately where she's going to be. And so she might make time or she might not, but she will be waving
Yeah.
at you nearby. And she'll also wave at Brenda while she's there.
Right. Brenda, didn't they say an hour north or
An
something?
hour, an hour and a half, I think, north. Yeah. So I know it seems like a very long way, but the more I travel in the Phoenix area, it's like, man.
Oh, yeah. Right.
And from you to where we were at the last market, that would have been about an hour and a half for you to get to. So, yeah.
Yeah. That was quite a ways away.
Okay. I'm sure she'll text you, let you know she's there. But yes,
Yeah.
Pam. Okay. I guess we're ready for readings, but let's do some commercials first. I know we were just gabbing, but the astrology is a lot bigger for Houston. Hours, nothing. Yes. And here, 45 minutes is basically around the corner. So, yeah. But
And it's getting that way. And yeah, where you're living, it's just growing so
yeah,
much. And that's why it was so far for me because
yeah.
I was kind of out there. But
Yeah. Okay.
anyway,
So let's do some commercials and then we'll get ready.
commercial.
So
I
if you guys are
better.
still here, let me go ahead and read who I've got on the list. I've got Tina Shelton, Pam, Sarah Louise, Jordan Brooks. Welcome in, Jordan. Cheyenne said she had to leave. but just in case you're still here, you're on the list. Jessica and Brusso, welcome in. You're new as well. Rachel, Carrie, Great House. Did I do that again? No. And Mina Petkoff. If I didn't name you, make sure that you put your name in. I think I've gotten everybody on the list. It sure looks like it. And
There's Sarah
what?
Louise is here.
Who?
Sarah
Oh, yeah,
Louise.
I said Sarah.
Oh,
And she let me know
okay.
she was still here. So that's good. Thank you. And I'm going to go. Oh, hi, Elizabeth. Welcome in.
Hi, Liz.
And we'll go through the commercials. And you'll be seeing this commercial for the last day today. So,
Last
and
day.
last. So enjoy. Thank you.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Okay, just to help our dear leader out, I want to remind everybody Sonoran Mystic Tarot. He will be on this evening around 6-ish Mountain Standard Time, and tomorrow morning around 10-11-ish, yeah, Eastern Standard Time. And the reason I'm putting this up there is he has 965 subscribers. We need to get him
Subscribers.
to
We got to get him over 1,000.
over 1,000. And so please, everyone here now, if you have not subscribed to Sonoran Mystic Tarot, please go over there, subscribe, like, whatever you need to do, and then come back and
Subscribe
visit
and
us.
share it. Then
Share it,
others
definitely
can see it.
share. So all your friends can see that as well, because we need to get him over the top. It's very important. It helps us as a collective and as a, it just helps raise the vibrations, and it really does help
Exactly.
us out. So please. Hello, Yvonne Marquez. Wow, a lot of new people in today. Appreciate it. And again,
That's great.
he's very important to us all. So we love it if you guys can help him out. Speaking of the man himself, there he is.
There he is. Good morning.
Welcome in.
Good morning.
Good morning. We were just advertising and trying to get you new
Yeah,
subscribers. Not trying. We are getting you new subscribers.
we're
Put
getting
you
you over
over the top.
1,000.
Yes, we're going to do that. That is our campaign today. And Don, we were also talking about um, Mardi Gras being on Tuesday, the 13th, and Wednesday, the 14th. Yes, thank you, Tina. We do love Don. Um, I must be psychic. You are psychic, very much so. He's the psychic Santa. The 14th, Valentine's Day. So I'm going to be on both days, and I'm going to work with Susan and Bonnie to make those 2 days extremely special. But we want to get Don over 1,000 before then. And then we're going to start working on our own. Miss Bonnie is over 1,000 on YouTube. She has gone viral, so we're very proud of her on that.
Actually, it looks like I went viral this past week too.
Good,
The
good. Just
one
keep going.
one of the videos went higher.
The Capricorn, wasn't it?
Yeah, it went over like 250 views,
Wow.
which that was more than the Gemini had, I think.
Yeah, I
Dang.
think that was second. Gemini was second, is what I saw before. So
Yeah.
I think Bonnie is now over 1,500 subscribers. Yes. Yes. So,
Actually, I think I'm getting closer to 16
oh,
now.
cool.
I think I saw last time I looked like 1570 something. Let me take a look and see what it says. 1586. So
Woo. She's only
there.
14 away from 16. So, speaking of that, here we go. This is her
Oh,
Facebook
you're not
page.
subscribed.
You can do
Please
the
go do
Facebook.
that.
And I know I went very quickly on the Facebook page, but we want to help her YouTube channel up first, and then we'll work on her Facebook. But right now, um, remember, she does have a lot of videos up. She has this week's videos up. Do you have next week's videos up for astrology? Hmm?
They're up, they're just not out yet because the week's
Okay.
not out. Yeah, I have them
Okay.
all loaded, but no, you can't see them yet.
Yeah. And
And
I asked
Don,
for,
you go ahead.
hmm? I was at, I said I was asking for notification and I never received them, so I didn't like that idea. Okay, I definitely need to
And
learn from
Don, we
her.
learn from each other. We,
Yes, and I
both
did,
struggle with consistency, but I'm getting better.
and I did let him know that Bonnie accidentally added a second YouTube channel this morning. She didn't go live with it because it was in her name. So I did let him know that because we were talking about it yesterday. It's just so
Yeah.
synchronicity. I mean, the universe is saying, yes, you need to add that market to
Yeah,
your
and
YouTube.
maybe I will put it on my personal one next time.
That
You know,
only if you feel comfortable. Yeah, you don't have anything on that. Let's. I'm hearing wait until. I love that. I love that. Um,
funny.
but I'm hearing wait until you hit 2,000
Okay, all
because
right.
then that'll be steady, and then you can work on your personal one and make
Yeah,
that more for the do up end of things.
yeah, yeah. Well,
I mean, you
we're
can
getting,
still do the readings and all that, but
yeah.
okay, that's what I'm hearing. So, yes, we have to do our advertisement first because it helps us out. And no offense, but we will get to the readings. And I just want to make sure that you've got
This
all
is
of
the
our
pay,
information.
this is the how you guys pay us for the
Yeah.
free readings. So it's an
Yeah.
energy.
All you have to do is click. We're not asking anything more than subscribing, liking, all of that. And it's just one click. Well, each thing you do is one click, but it doesn't amount to much. Okay. Thank you so much, everybody. And we've had people scan that, so we appreciate it. Let me hide that one. Okay, Tina, are you still here? I gave you guys time to
Sure.
respond. I think she did, but I have to go back. Yep.
Yeah. Okay.
This one.
Can I
And
explain what a
Devani,
death doula is?
oh,
Yes.
yes, go ahead. Oh, okay.
Um, well, I guess probably it's easier to know that, a regular doula, she helps a mother birth a child. Okay. I spent my career in nursing, helping people, well, not helping them, witnessing and helping them come to peace with dying. That's how everything happened. Okay. And I didn't realize I was being prepared for something. And I was told my purpose is to help people pass away, or as I call it, transition to the spirit world. And I'm supposed to do that. That's a purpose I have here. And that nursing career was preparing me for that. So last summer I went ahead and I got certified as a death doula. It's called an end of life doula. And I've got my business cards now, and I'm going to start, as they say, pounding the pavement, to pass them out and let people know, because it is a relatively new thing in our country. Now, in other countries, it's common knowledge, and that's part of their culture. But our country has such a negative connotation with death. And guess what? Nobody gets out of this life alive. So we all need to come to peace with it, and preferentially before you have to go there. So I'm there to help the families learn and the person learn about what the death process is and how it happens, because it happens the same, and how the body physically dies, and how to become more comfortable with it so they're not afraid of it, because it's all about the fear. People are afraid of death, and oh my God, she's doing this. We need to call the hospital. We need to call 911. Well, no, that's not what you do. The body is dying, the person is passing away or transitioning. So a death doula helps that process. And I do a lot of teaching so that people can be more comfortable with it and not freak out, which a lot of people do. But yeah, I've had a lot of that. So that's what a death doula is.
Yes.
Cheyenne's back.
So,
Okay.
yeah. So I hope that helps all of you to understand what she does. Oops, something else. Somebody popped something up while I was going. Oh,
It's true, we are indoctrinated. Yes, exactly. There's a very negative connotation in this country about that. So,
yeah.
you know,
And
it
it's a
brings
bad thing. No, it isn't. Yeah.
it brings to mind, who was the doctor? Dr. Kevorkian. That's what it was.
Yeah.
Um, there was such a big to do, and it was made to be so negative.
I know.
And I have nothing to do with actually making people die. I am
No.
there to help them with the process. That's all.
Yeah. Yeah. And when I was very young, my grandfather carried me over to more than one casket and basically forced me to look at dead people, or their bodies, I should say, not the people,
Yeah.
actually. And from then on, I didn't want to have anything to do with death. I hated the thought of it, and it was just really terrible for me. And it wasn't until my mother, who called me on my birthday in July, 1 week before she passed, and said that, well, was basically telling me, without saying the words, that she had a very beautiful day on the Saturday before, and that she was not going to be here. She was telling me when my brother and sister were going to visit her, but I knew with her words that she would never see them again, or me, because I usually follow their visits up 1 month later and go see her, but that wasn't going to happen. We basically said our goodbyes without saying it, but we were communicating on a totally different level than the words we were saying. So it wasn't until her death, or her passing, and my spending 2 years back and forth between San Antonio and Arizona, that I really truly feel better about it and can embrace death in a way that Bonnie already helps other people. So it took me a very long time, but I understand it and I feel so much better now. So,
And that's our country. I mean, because I have a friend over in, oh, forgive me, I want to say New Zealand. Leanne Lawson, and her family, generations after generations, have done this. It's just common there. Um, so we talk about how, things are different here. Yeah, it's not fun
Uh,
work. And to answer Carrie, yes, you can die of a broken heart. I know somebody who did.
yes,
I
my
had a
mom did
friend,
too.
your mom, yeah, a friend of, well, a friend of mine, somebody I know in a grief group when after my son passed away. You know how there's always somebody who's got it worse, right? This poor woman who had lost her son was telling me she didn't just lose one. Within 3 months, her other son died because of a broken heart. He was so attached to his brother. And it's like animals. We call animals bonded when they've been together so long, and they can die. When one leaves, the other one will leave. And that's kind of been my big fear with my dog is
Yeah.
he was bonded to my other one who passed away several months ago. And so I've been watching him very closely, although he's sick anyway. But
Yeah.
yeah,
I had
yes, you
3
can.
pass in 1 month, basically.
Yeah,
3,
right.
one right after
It's,
another. So it does happen.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know what was funny today? One of the rescue groups that a friend of mine works with in the St. Louis area, which I live there. That's where I raised my kids. And she was sharing on Facebook a new rescue that had occurred. Somebody abandoned a dog. And she put the picture up there, and it looked like my little Carly that I lost.
Aw.
Identical, looked identical, only it was a male. So I don't know. I've been trying to decide whether I want to do another animal right away or not. But boy, that was incredible. That
Yeah.
little dog.
Carrie, you need to get a hold of Bonnie, okay? You need to get a hold of Bonnie. I can also tell you that you need to light a candle for your fiance. You
Oh,
have the light, have your match, a white candle, and it's better for the small tapers. That's the ones I prefer. And you say his full name. You light the candle. You pull the match after you say his name and light the candle. Say his name again and say, I light this candle to light your way home, even though he's passed already. It's not only for him, it's for you. Okay? That light his way home. He'll still be visiting you, but this helps you that you're helping him. Okay? And it takes a lot off. I've done that for each of the dogs. I've done that for a bunny. And I did this because I was told by Red at Merlin's Magic Shop, and he's very he's an intuitive, he's medium, he's very strong in his tools, and he said to light the way home for my aunt who passed. And when she got to the other side, my dad was distraught. He's already on the other side because her husband, his brother, was not there to greet her. So he's going, what do I do? What do I do? And I was told to light the candle, saying her full name. I did it. My brother did it. And within a few hours, things were okay on the other side. So it does work. I'm just saying. Because you're not supposed to be stressed when you get to the other side. You're supposed to feel better and things are supposed to be better for you. But my dad was like, "Oh, I'm panicking. I can't find my brother," and all this stuff. And so we calmed everybody down. It's like, why can this happen over there? But somehow it did. So he just needed some help from this side in order to help her and get everything back to where it should be. So just want to let you
Good
know things
morning,
like that
Angie.
happen. Yes, welcome in. Tears flowing. Aw,
Oh, oh.
I light it daily. I have a candle in the bedroom. Now, is that to light it? Don't blow it out. Never, ever, ever blow out a candle. You can do this, you can snuff it, but never blow out a candle, okay?
Tell them why.
Don't, no, tell them why. I don't even remember the why. I just know that it negates almost everything you've done. So you don't want to blow it out. So you just want to, in other words, it's negative thing to do is blow it out. So you just want to snuff it. You can wet your fingers before if you want to, and you snuff it out, or you find one of those candle snuffers and use that, but never blow them out. And don't cuss at him because you're keeping yourself in a prison when you think negative thoughts. Okay, you've got to forgive yourself. You've got to forgive him, and you've got to strengthen yourself because you have children to take care of. You have a life to live, and don't die with him because right now your spirit is at a low point, and you're waiting for everybody else to help you. You've got to start building yourself up again. And I know we're not really reading yet, but yes, we are. All this information we're giving you guys is to help you out. We don't say things that we're not divinely guided to say. Okay, so what we're saying here now and that anyone we're talking to is very important to each one of you for so, or else you wouldn't be here. Okay. So Tina, I hope you're still here because we'll get to your reading. I do apologize, but these are things people needed to know. We and Don wouldn't have been on when he was on unless we needed him to prompt um, Bonnie into explaining that doula and stuff like that. So everything is here for a reason. Oh, you're
Okay,
welcome.
so Tina Shelton, huh?
She is here. She's waiting.
Okay,
She's
Tina.
laughing.
Let's see. What do the angels want to say to Tina? Angels and spirit guides, thank you for your guidance. Got your boundaries up. Ready to, are you feeling defensive? Angel spirit guides for the greatest and highest good of Tina Shelton. What message do you have for Tina? What message for Tina Shelton? Ooh, big shift in energy for you. They're saying you need to manifest. Maybe you are manifesting. Get ready. If the energy hasn't shifted for you, it's about to. Your world's going to get shaken up. Yes. Okay, I'm not sure what the yes is, but do you have a Cancer in your life?
You said she was guarded, and she says yes.
Oh, defensive. Yeah.
Defensive, yes.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the first card that came out was, and the message is, yeah, you're feeling defensive. Maybe you're trying to manifest. If not, you need to. And your world's about to get shaken up if it hasn't already. Do you have a Cancer in your life or are you a Cancer? No
No,
Cancer, huh? Okay. Well, I've got a Queen of Cups here. That's all about unconditional love, mothering, nurturing. Um, Cancer's the mother of the zodiac. All right, angels. Anything else for Tina Shelton, please? Okay.
oh, I'm a Scorpio. She is. No Cancer.
She says,
Scorpio.
okay.
She's got water.
They're saying you need to go after your dreams. Don't don't get dissuaded. Keep moving towards that. And you have some love coming. You've got a Knight of Cups here. That's romantic love is what it is. Okay. They're saying you're a big deal. You need to start acting like it. Did you just accomplish something? Something big that you need to be appreciated for. Oops. Oh, there it is. New love. Ace of Cups. And you've got a Knight of Cups. So if it's not in your life already, it's on its way. Angels and Spirit Guides. Last card for Tina Shelton. What is the last thing you want to tell her? Tina Shelton. Okay. Wow. Soulmate. Soulmate energy. The first card was the Knight of Cups, meaning love is coming to you. Then there's an Ace of Cups, a new beginning in love, romantic love. And then the Two of Cups, that is soulmate energy. So you have a soulmate coming. I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you want more information, you know where to find me.
Yeah.
Okay. It's on its way. Keep manifesting.
That's
All
a
right.
good.
So, who's next?
For you, we're going to go after Tina. We're going to go with um, newbies. Okay. New people. So we've got Jordan Brooks, Jessica Abruzzo. So Jessica would be yours if she's here. So I'm giving you guys notice now. Yvonne Marquez, Devyani, and Jennifer Williams. We've got all of you as new here, and then we'll get to our um, the words are that came into my mouth. I mean, my head, tried and true watchers. So we'll do you guys next. So Jessica, I'm going to read you first. Oh, wait a minute. Jordan, I'm sorry. And then Jessica is for Bonnie. So Jessica, are you here? Jordan, are you here? And then the other ones I read was Yvonne, Devyani, and Jennifer Williams. Any of you
Jessica's
here?
last name, what?
Jessica, what?
Jessica.
Oh, hi,
What's her
KS.
last
Let me get it. Jessica Abruzzo.
name? Bruce.
Ambruso.
Okay.
Are any of
Jessica,
you here? We
are we
are.
not reading today?
What do we are? I don't understand that.
Oh, it's
Maybe because I
about
can't.
trying to get the words out.
Yeah, trying to get words out. Oops, boy, people are popping in. Hi, Mina. Welcome in.
Hi, Mina. Zingua. Zingua? Is that the?
Hold on, let me get back.
Good evening.
Oh, Zingiza. Hi, Zingiza. We read you yesterday. Welcome in. She's from South Africa. So she
That's
got
kind
read
of what I thought.
yesterday. Yeah. Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
still
I
waiting
got
to
you on
see
the
if
list,
Jessica
Mina,
here.
but again, we're going with newbies first. So KS and MJ. Well, MJ's been here before. So, but KS is also on the newbies. So, um, we're going to give, so Jessica and Jordan.
Haven't heard a word from them
I
yet.
know. So we got Jessica, or Jordan, Jessica, Yvonne, Devyani, Jennifer Williams, KS, and then, yeah. Those are the newbies today. So KS should be here, but I'd like to get some of the other ones first. So again, I'm going to use do quick messages and then be right back.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
Jessica Ambruzzo, are you here? Because are you going on a trip? I was asking the angels what they could tell me, and they showed me a suitcase that was being closed, packed. So, but I don't think you're here. I haven't seen you come back on the chat.
No, nobody has, other than KS. And KS was a long time. Hi, Jamie. KS, did you come in under a different name? Because I don't remember KS, unless it was a long time ago. And I'm on 3 days a week, so I usually remember who's been on at least once in one of those rotations.
All right.
And
Well,
so,
Jessica,
okay. So I guess we're going to go with, I'll have to go with KS. Hold on a minute. Tiny.
Right.
And actually, let's see. Who do I got up at the top that actually needs, we've already talked with Cheyenne quite a bit, so I'm not too worried about you. Oh, not Cheyenne. That was somebody else. Oh, Carrie is what I'm thinking.
Kushbusoni KS.
Oh, you know who that is?
No, I don't.
That is Lalima's sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, see, I remember. So that's why I didn't recognize the KS. It's like, wait a minute. Okay. So it has been a little while.
All right. So you're doing KS, and then I'll do somebody else.
Okay, I'll be KS. All right. And then Cheyenne would be the next one.
Cheyenne.
Oh, wow. Okay, I've got everybody else in there. Okay.
Cheyenne.
KS. KS. What do you need to know, KS? I'm going to have to take these off. And it's after 10 o'clock our time. It's 10:10 right now. Okay, KS. Let's see. Before I read you. Okay. So Serbhi Banzal is just on, and that's a new person. So yes, we do free readings. Okay. So you could do that person next. Is that okay?
Who is it? Not Cheyenne.
Serbhi Banzai, not Cheyenne. Well, you can do Cheyenne if you've already started. Then we'll do
I already started.
Serbhi. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. Okay. Doing technical, I have to get back into the other side. So it takes a second or 2 or 3. They're saying a minute. Okay. I've given them a minute. Let's go. Patience. Self, others, and the universe. You have to have patience with the divine timing that is coming in. Everything is in divine timing. It is not at your time. in between what you're wanting to happen, there are things you need to work on. Remember, the word is not try. You need to work on things. Work on yourself, your strength, your love, your unconditional love. I radiate unconditional love to everyone, including myself. Okay, well, they keep repeating the word patience. So they want me to pull this up. See what I can put up here. So they want this one. They want you to see. So I attract unconditional love. They want you to see the universe flows freely through me. Once you can say that, and you kind of get tongue tied when you say it at first, but when you can really say it and believe it, you can feel the energy. I know that the universe has my back. That is very important too. I radiate unconditional love to everyone, including myself. That's one I needed to get to. I already said it. I know, but it's very important. I attract healthy and strong relationships. Now, these are called what they call affirmations. Affirmations are very important to us. Sonoran Mystic Tarot will be putting out a book on affirmations that he wrote, and it will be out very soon. So stay tuned to that information.
I thought last night he said it was out. It's all uploaded and on
It's all
Amazon.
uploaded. He has to push the button to get it to
I
start.
thought he finally pushed that button.
Did
No?
he? I thought he didn't yet.
Okay.
He has one more
Okay.
edit to do, and that's was it chapter 15 or something about 15? But he has one more thing to
Well, he needs to get on the stick and get it done.
yeah.
Get
But
her
once he
done.
gets that, then he can push the button. He already has a release date. No, not released yet. He has a release
Okay.
date. He just has to push the button, but he has to do the edit first. One more edit. He said there's two
There
things
he
he needs to put
say
in there.
what?
Yeah.
Affirmations.
So these are very important that I'd say, hey, what? Speaking of, yes,
There he is.
wink, wink. Okay. So what I'm giving this to you, KS, is they're saying the affirmation book is going to be important to you. Your sister has the one that Susan wrote, which I've got to get that in while I'm talking about it because that would be very
Oh,
short of me if I didn't. Your sister has this one, so read this one as well. But as soon as Dawn's gets out,
his
hopefully,
release date is February 29th.
yes. And it is such a big day because it's on a Thursday. It is the fifth Thursday in February. And most of you understand the 29th.
Fifth?
Yes,
Wow.
fifth Thursday. And that doesn't happen but every 4 years that there's a fifth of anything
Right.
in March. I mean,
That's
in February. In February.
right.
So back to that. So it's a very big day. Um, so I just wanted you guys to see that one. Oops, let me get that. And
Cheyenne, you need to tell me you're here. Leap year. Yeah.
hi, Shelly. Okay, anything else for KS? So what does she need to work on? They're telling you the thing that you really need to work on is your strength of, okay, strength of heart, strength of soul, body, and mind connection. Um, what was the other thing you just said? Oh, and balance. So strength and balance. That's what you need to work on in between while you are waiting for something to happen. Don't just sit and wait, have it come to you. No, work. Work on yourself. Unconditional love is first. Forgiveness is second. And we talk about F words on Fridays. And F words, there's 2 F words that are 7 letters. The first one is forgive. The second one is freedom. Once you forgive, you have freedom. So those are very important. Okay. So love yourself, forgive yourself and others, and then you'll have the freedom you need, the freedom you deserve, and the freedom you're ready for. Okay. Ooh, lots of positive on that. So hopefully that
Yeah.
helps you, KS, and enjoy. Okay. Next is Cheyenne. Cheyenne, are you here?
She has not said hello at all. Yes, I remember that.
What?
I think it was you guys that she asked
Mm-hmm.
if her other half
Yeah.
was buying a puppy. It does ring a bell.
They bought a
Okay, so are you
puppy.
here, Diane?
She bought a
Because
golden
I've
doodle.
got a specific message for her.
Okay.
When I was seeing, I want to know if she's married or getting married.
I can't remember her
Come on,
story on
Cheyenne.
that. Oh, she has a boyfriend of many years. And she talked about he wants, I think she's the one that, no, she's not the one that he wants to get married and she doesn't. I can't remember which one because there's a lot of,
Okay, well, I was seeing the message for Cheyenne is I was seeing a lot of lace and a big heart, and the message it was all about getting married. So I wanted to know if that was in the works, and if not, maybe it is coming. But I'm going to move on to somebody else that's here,
okay, then
and that
Serbi,
was a
Serbi Banzai.
Zerby
Yeah, here, I'll pull it up.
Zerby Bon Angel Zerby Banzai.
Yeah,
Zerby
Zerbi, you were supposed to be after Cheyenne, and since Cheyenne isn't here, it's your turn.
Zerby Banzai. I'm
Bonzal. I
probably
think it's
butchering
Bonzal.
the name.
Yeah, B
Bonzo. I'm sorry if I'm
Bansal. Yeah,
butchering the name. Angel Zerby Banzai. What messages do you have for
because
Zerby?
she reads and then I read, and so it goes back and forth.
Zerby Banzai. Angels and spirit guides, thank you for your guidance. What messages do you have? I'm sorry. For the greatest and the highest good of Zerby. Thank you. Thank you. Wow. Are you Aquarius?
So,
I've got a major arcana card for Aquarius, the star. A lot of hope, being hopeful, having faith. Then I have a Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is one of 4 commitment cards in the deck. It's about a happily ever after. Thank you, angels. What else do you have for Zerba?
ooh, she's Aquarius. Oh, it's her
She
birthday
is
time. Birthday
okay.
time.
Well, then that represents you, and you have a happily ever after coming. Possibly a Virgo. I got a major arcana for Virgo, the Hermit card. If it's not a Virgo, then some soul searching is going to take place. Oh, have you been feeling kind of left out and lonely? Have you been feeling lonely and left out? What else can you tell me for Zerby Bonds? What else? You've got a big decision to make. You've got a soulmate coming. Okay. That happily ever after is a soulmate.
He's Aries.
Who is Aries?
Or her soul boyfriend or
Significant other?
significant other,
Okay,
yes.
well, then you're going to be doing some soul searching. Are you feeling really alone, though? I've got this one card that I feel cold. You've got some good news coming, too. Anything else for Zerba? I've got a Wheel of Fortune here. Wheel of Fortune, that's Taurus, Leo, Scorpio, and Aquarius card. And you're Aquarius. You've got a soulmate. So things are going to start to move forward as they are with everybody. But right now, you've got the Wheel of Fortune. That's fated and destined relationships. Moving forward, you've got a conversation going to take place and a big decision that needs to be made. I've got a Queen of Pentacles. The Queen of Pentacles is a very independent energy. Something's on my back. Spirit wise, not
Is it from a past life?
maybe. I don't know, but I've got somebody on my back.
Is it on her back?
Maybe. You've got somebody here.
It is someone.
And I'm not going to do mediumship right now.
It is someone close.
But you've got somebody wanting to give you a message. Okay. Step back. Step back. Thank you. Oh. Oh. Okay. I'm going to move on. I'm going to ignore that.
Okay.
Last card for Zerbring Bonds. Last card, please. Thank you. Yeah, you've got a new cycle here. You just finished something. And they're saying celebrate that. Oh man. But I've got the Lover's card here as well. You do have a soulmate. New cycles, new beginnings, and a big decision coming up. I just heard you've got two people, two energies. Okay, we need to move on. Thank you. Thank you, angels. I hope that helps you, dear. All right. Who are you? Moving on.
Oops, it says there's some problem with the connection. So wait a second. Okay. And next for you is a newbie, which is Lillian 7, Waterland. So she
Lillian
went to 7,
7.
Waterland. Yeah.
Lillian 7 Waterland.
Okay. So Kasha, are you here, Kasha? I'll give you one more chance. Let me see. Who else do I want to read if Kasha's not here? Okay. Yeah, Carrie, is there anything else you needed? Because I know we talked a lot with you today. So if there's anything else you needed, please post it. Otherwise, I'm going to go to someone else. Okay, she'll be with you in just a minute. But I've got to read somebody else because I'm not going to let her do, or yeah, I'm not going to let her do all the readings today. So I'm going to put Carrie, if you're still here. If there's anything else you need, Kasha or Kasha. I guess Kasha's gone, and Carrie's not answering either.
Lillian.
So I got to find somebody else.
Lillian 7. Messages to you. Lillian 7 Waterland.
NJ, we read you pretty. I think she left. Okay. So, anybody here? Okay. I know that some of you are here. So yes, I know Sarah Louise. I think we read you yesterday, so you will be on the bottom of the list. Mina, Elizabeth. Okay, Elizabeth, because we haven't read you in a while, Elizabeth. And then Jamie. Okay. These are the ones I'm going to read. Okay. So, Liz, are you still here?
Ooh.
Hey, Liz. Something about love, Liz. The words are love is fleeting, Liz. I mean, at our age, we don't see that. A younger female causing problems. It's not really pain in your heart chakra, but it's annoying. So there's a younger female. They're not really close to you. They're kind of off to the side a little bit, but not far away. So someone within just on the edge of your circle is what I'm getting, Liz. Okay. Oh, I know. Oh, there you are, Kasha. I'll be right with you. This is for Elizabeth McIntyre. Elizabeth Jane DeCal will get to you in a little bit. Liz McIntyre, I feel that you are very balanced in your receiving and giving, but this annoying person, yeah, I would say let them go. They're just at the edge of your circle, like I said, but they're trying to cause more pain than they're worth your time and effort. So I would say let that one go. I'm going to go ahead and read Kasha too, but you still have time for Lillian. Okay, so Kasha, I'm glad you're here. I didn't see that you came back. Okay, Kasha, whatever. Kasha, you need to get up and move. You need to get going. You're having blockages in your third eye. Every time I feel that, I say blueberries. Also, eat blueberries if you like them. Oh, wow. They're also telling me one of my favorite things is a mocktail or a no heat mojito with blueberries. I like the one with blackberries, but they're telling me to have it with blueberries. So, we got you, Mina. Thank you. Also, affirmations and guided meditations for your third eye cleansing and balancing. Oh, and activation. It's activated, but because of the blockage, it's waiting reactivation is what they said. And I'm feeling that it's that there's blockage here all the way down through your nose, and it's like you need to get your sinuses cleared out too. It's not a lot of heaviness. There's some heaviness around your brows, not your bra. So they do have a little bit of heaviness, which means sinuses. And right now, with the weather changing and the different energies, yeah, we can get a lot of sinus problems or sinus pressure from the barometric pressure changing. Anything else? Stand up straight. Definitely work on your core. This has nothing to do with chakras per se. However, when you engage your core, like they tell athletes, then it also connects your all your chakras together, all your major 7 chakras together, including your pineal gland and your third eye. As far as your pineal gland, that is works with the third eye. It's part of the connection. And you need to decalcify the pineal gland, which means you need to stay away from they're saying the chicken first. So chicken that is boneless, skinless, especially the smaller ones, chicken McNuggets, stuff like that. Stay away from all of that stuff. It has tons of fluoride in it, and that's what causes calcification of your third eye and your pineal gland. No, I'm not a doctor. I just know this because I've had to do it myself, and I know a lot of people who do that and also or take care of yourself that way. Um, Also, toothpaste has fluoride in it, very heavy on the fluoride. That's the second thing you need to stay away from. And the third thing is bottled and canned beverages. I know people don't like water these days, but if you find a water fountain that dispenses into your water bottle, those are the freshest, best tasting water you can get. And I would say that that would be the one to get to. Okay.
Krill,
I hope that helps you, Kasha. What? Go ahead.
krill oil. Krill
What
oil
oil?
helps
Krill
get.
oil. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Krill oil also. I was just telling you what I'm told to, to do, but the krill oil helps clean it out. But reducing those things on a daily basis will definitely help you out too.
Okay.
Okay. So,
Lillian, 7 Waterland.
Lillian,
Are you here? I hope you are.
she saw that you were next, so I
Okay.
just had to get through mine.
I have typically this whole week I've been getting tons of major arcana cards in readings. And I think it's because of the power of the planets moving forward. So the question I have, I've got Libra, I've got Cancer, I have Pisces, I have um, another Cancer, I have. So I'm curious what you are. And I have a new romance. I have an Ace of Cups here. And the first thing they were telling me is not really be cautious, but just remember that not everything is visible and use your intuition. I've got Libra here, Justice card. That's about honesty, morals, ethics, balance, harmony. That's about legal contracts. You're the Cancer. Okay. And the guy you like is Pisces. Okay. So you're both here because that's Pisces. This is Cancer. This is Cancer. Things are going to move forward. that's the new romance. You're working really hard at it. They're saying enjoy the fruits of your labor. Stop and enjoy things. And this is your 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups is one of 4 commitment cards here. It's the happily ever after. And I've got an 8 of Swords. So somebody's all up in their head about this. I don't know if you're engaged or just in the beginning of this romance. But I see that somebody is all up in their head. And the first thing I was seeing when I was meditating was I was seeing a coffee cup. And I don't know what significance this has for you. And then the coffee cup, instead of coffee, all of a sudden there was a can in it. So if this is significance of some significance to you, let me know. I'm trying to. What is the significance of the coffee cup and the can? Oh. Coffee cup and the can. I'm not sure. I'm not getting what the significance is. Maybe you can tell me. I'll pull one last card. One last card for Lillian, please. One last card for Lillian. Okay. New ideas, a lot of clarity. They're saying try not to be too picky. And Julie always laughs when I say this, but I've got a 4 of Cups, and that energy for the 4 of Cups, for me, the best description is looking in a closet full of clothes and you can't find anything to wear. Okay. I also equate that to you're just not seeing what's right in front of you. And when you do, there's going to be a lot of clarity to things. I hope that helps you. Yeah, I hope that helps in some way. Okay. Who are you doing next?
Yeah, that's a good question.
There's somebody
Second.
else one.
Yeah. There was a new person in. Okay, got Kasha. The
Mateo,
last. Yeah, she's new.
Marie.
Marie is new, but not
Marie.
yet. Not yet. Let's
Well,
see what else we got. Elizabeth Jane DeCal thought I was reading her. Oh, and Nora, I'm going to get to you because I know it's talking about chakras. So hang in there on that. Mina, yes, I know you're still here. So I guess you need to work on put in the list for reading, please. Thank you. Marie, what type of reading are you looking for? Sorry. I'm also reading. Rachel has been talking to me off to the side, so we won't be reading her today. So let's see. Oh, I knew who I wanted you to read next is Karen Camacho.
Karen Camacho.
Yeah. And who am I reading next? I'm going to go ahead with Nora and get this done. Okay. Because this shouldn't take too long. All right. Like to know if I have chakra blockages. Yes, immediately. They're starting with the root chakra and base chakra. I haven't even made it past the root chakra. And they're saying, yeah, there's like it's. The words are clamped down. You need to open your root chakra, cleansing, healing, activation, root chakra. Look for affirmations on that. I'll keep going, but this is very important. Normally, I start with the heart chakra. They wouldn't let me. They said it is your base, your root chakra. That is number one for you. Okay. Okay. Ooh, positivity in your legs. You're restless though. Okay. That's not a chakra. I realize that. You do have foot chakras. They're saying yes and no on the foot chakras. So there's more blockage on the left than there is the right on your foot chakras. Those are minor chakras, if you want to know the difference. Let me go back up to the root chakra, sacral chakra, sludgy on the sacral chakra. So that means cleansing, activation. Solar plexus. That's the word. Eh. So they're not, basically, you need to get chakra activation. I'm feeling warmth in your heart chakra, so you've been working on it a little bit, but then go up to the throat and it is somewhat painful, so you're not being your authentic self. Back to the heart chakra, there is a blockage, self inflicted blockage in your heart chakra. The reason I know this, it's centered. When it's centered, it's you. And they're saying it's not medical. So don't worry about that. But doesn't mean you can't get yourself checked out, because the more you worry, the more you're going to need to go see medical or seek medical attention. So don't worry. Let go of worry. It has nothing to do with you, other people's problems. Let them have it back. I'm going to keep going. Thymus chakra needs attention too. That's again a minor chakra, but it is all about divine unconditional love. So pay attention. Back to the throat, same, hasn't changed. Ears chakras need help, minor chakra. Eye chakras need help, minor chakras. Third eye. Third eye, the word is focused. There's not a lot of pain, but there's power. There's power. That's good. That's good to have power there. It's not pain, it's power. Your crown chakra is open and active. Beautiful. Feels great. Woo! I got a lot of positive energy through that. Okay, so again, your lower chakras are needy help. Work on your minor chakras as well. And your heart chakra is very important, but definitely the root chakra first. Anything else? Work on those, Nor, and come back and tell us how you're doing next week, because you have other chakras besides the ones out that you need to be working on, but these are ones. Okay. All right. Hope that helps. Okay. Thank you for coming in, Nor. And yes, chakras are pretty easy for me, and that means I needed to work on it a little bit, so that's why you came in. Thank you. Okay, so next we've got Karen Camacho.
All right, Karen. First of all, are you a fire sign? Maybe Sagittarius.
Leo.
You need
Or
to
Aries.
get grounded. You need to balance things out. The first thing I was seeing, and this is, sometimes spirit gives me pictures and I'm still trying to figure out what they mean by that. But the first picture I got was of like a old, way back in history, a throne, a chair that was a throne. And I heard you need to sit down and take it. And then the next picture I got was like a geriatric chair. There was a tray in front of it, and there was an elderly person. Next picture, and I can only tell you what I see. Okay, the next picture I saw was the bottom of somebody's feet. And maybe this will make sense to you, and maybe it has nothing to do with you, and they're trying to talk to me about something. The next thing is I saw a picture of a dog, and it was just the face, and it was a terrier type dog. Kind of like not a fox terrier, but it had brown hair. Anyway, after that, I saw like spotlights in the dark. And it reminded me of my business card as a death doula. So I'm wondering if you have somebody that you're working with that might be in transition, or maybe you've just lost somebody. Do we have any answers to this? Is she even here?
I haven't seen any answers. She was here just a few minutes ago, so maybe she was one of the last ones coming in.
Karen, are you here? Is any of this resonating? Okay, well then I'm going to stop. Whew.
Okay. All right. So, Mina, are you still here? I'm sure you are. I know you come and go sometimes. Okay. Let's see. I've got to go back to Mina. There you are. So, are you still here, Mina? Mina. Because we're winding down here.
I'm
So,
taking a bobo break. I'll be right back.
okay. Bobo break. So, Mina, if you're not here, I'm going to have to move on. Okay, they're saying just a quick commercial. So this is the last day.
Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to ya. Happy birthday.
So I guess Mina's not here because I didn't get anything. That's why I went to break. Okay, so if Mina's not here, let's try Jamie Cook. Jamie Cook, are you around? And Marie, you're gonna, if you're here, Miss Bonnie will read you. She likes new people, and I'm filling in. We both do, but love readings, but I mainly do unconditional love. And basically, I look at what you need for yourself. So, Jamie, are you on? We have 13 people on. Who is here? Please let me know. Ah, okay, good. So when Bonnie comes back, she'll read you. If I'm not in the middle of a reading, she will read you. Okay, had to do that. And you're welcome, Nora Knight. Please let us know what happens next time. Okay. Pam, did you need anything today? Sarah Louise, I guess will read you, even though we read you yesterday. MJ, you're on the list too. That's all I've got on the list. So Oh, there you are, Elizabeth. Okay, I'm going with Elizabeth. Thank you. You're welcome, Marie. And Marie, where are you from? Anybody who's new, please let us know where you're from. It always helps us. Nothing particular. Thank you. You know, we're always here for you, Pam. Elizabeth. What do I got? What do I got? It went directly to my throat and my thymus chakra. Basically, you are not speaking your divineness, your authenticity. Um, Embrace your divine feminine goddess is what they're saying. There are YouTube guided meditation videos to activate your divine feminine goddess. That's what they want you to. Oh, hi, Marie. Don't we know you by a different name, Marie? Um, okay. Huh, yeah, Elizabeth. That's they've got. You're not. They won't let me speak because okay, but you have to be your divine self. The issues were friends, that's their issues, not yours. Do not accept their negativity. Do not accept their anything, but do not try to, they're saying, change their minds or do anything that is detrimental to you both and detrimental to your, oh, okay, that's the one that the pendant is what you, it's very precious to me. I think someone took it. They're saying no on the someone took it. Hold on a minute. Okay. Let me go. Goddess. See if goddess has got a location. It's not in your car. House. Where you live. It's where you live. Gosh, there's a lot of inflicted problems in your heart chakra. This is self-inflicted pain. You're accepting other people's negativity. Don't. And don't accuse anybody else of taking it. I know, believe me, I know that's one of the first things I do. But no, it has nothing to do with that.
She's in New Zealand.
Elizabeth. Okay. Yeah, I thought I was asking Ray Philippines. Okay. Okay, and Elizabeth, I know we've talked to you before. Okay. So where is it? Is it in? They're saying that it's safe. Okay, I'll get. Okay. There were a house with 17 of us in it when it went missing. Can any of the 17 in the house take her pendant? That's a no. No. I'm a yes. Elizabeth wants to know if it's going to come back to her, if the pendant is going to come back to her. That's a yes. Hold on a minute. It's getting stronger. I'm getting the words, once the house is cleared, you need to clear the negative energy that was in there because there was a lot of positive too, but there was a lot of energy. Sage the house. If you can't handle the burning of sage, then use what? No, they're saying sage the house. I was going to say use the spray, but they're saying no, no spray. Use the sage as strong as possible on it. And I'm asking, no, they just want you to do white sage. I asked if it needed to mix it with anything, and no, white sage. Open up the house when you do it. Open. I mean, every window you can, every door you can, open. Just open. I don't care if it's raining outside. I don't care. They don't care either. You need to air out the house along with getting all the excess stuff. I'll get to that. And then afterwards, okay, they're telling me a lot of things at the same time. Okay. Afterwards, you will need to do Palo Santo, but you've got other things to do first. Okay. Sage first. Then if you can find selenite, just small pieces if possible, clear quartz if you can't get the selenite, put them in the corners, four corners of the house inside, put them inside in a corner. After you vacuum it up, you want it clean before you put these down. Just saying. Also, if you put it in a place where it can get wet, it's going to dissolve. So don't put it anywhere that it's going to get wet. Just saying, because it's salt. Selenite is salt. Okay. And then, okay. So you're in a different house than you were when it went missing? Okay. But I'll go on while I'm waiting for the answer. The other thing is to do, and this is for everyone because tomorrow is the first of the month. What you do on this is the first of the month ritual. You sweep from left to right, whether you've had salt down or not. You sweep left, right in front of your doors. You can do this on windows too. All doors, not just the front. Oh my. They're saying suitcase. It was hidden away in your suitcase. Put there. I'm getting a heart problem. No, not a heart problem, but you're having worries about it. But they're saying suitcase. Um, they want me to tell you a story. I went to my to see my surviving twin granddaughter, and I was wearing a purple sweater, very thick. Um, and I went to see her. I was going to get ready to hold her, but I had a slight um, runny nose, and she was in the NICU, so I didn't want to hold on to her. But that was the last I knew of my ruby ring. And this ruby ring is very special. I bought it for myself for my birthday. Anyway, I couldn't find it after that. I had no idea where it was. It went missing for 2 years. I know I had to have worn that sweater in between, but 2 years later, I got it out and the ring was attached to the sweater. Yeah, but okay, I'll talk to you about suitcases in a second. Anyway, I had worn that sweater, but I didn't notice it. And then a year after that, so it was total 2 years, I found it attached to the sweater. So I didn't need it until then. When you need to find it, when it is safe, it'll come back to you. Okay. All right. Sorry, I read something else before I did that. Did I give you a name of who you're reading next, Miss? Okay. It was who was it? Marie. You're reading Marie from Philippines. Okay, sorry. So in other words, it didn't want to be found. The ring did not want to be found until I was ready to protect it again. And I still have it. And this is over 11 years. Okay. I've had it. And that was 11 years since. I had it probably 5 years before that. So it'll come to you when it needs to come to you. As far as suitcases, I've lost things and I've looked through suitcases. I've emptied them out. Every nook and corner. I mean, I've cleaned it out. Maybe 2 or 3, maybe 5 times later that I used it, there it is. So what they're telling me is find a bell and threaten to use it. Say, hey, fairies, I need my pendant back. I need it back. So please bring it back to me. I thank you for protecting it. But if it doesn't come back to me soon, I'm going to ring the bell. It usually works, but I'm feeling that they protected it. Oh, okay. Let me see. Try it again. Is she going to find her pendant? Okay. She's got a strong yes here. You're going to find her pendant. But you're going to have to forget about it for a little bit. I know it's important to you, but I did the same with my ring. I forgot about it. Didn't really forget about it, but it's like, if it's meant to come back to me, it will come back to me. And it did. So those are the stories I'm told to tell you. And they want me to get out with Rosie because Rosie's very important too. Rosie, good morning. Gonna say hi to everybody? Yes. Okay, thank you. So Rosie, Elizabeth Jane Takal wants to know if she's gonna find a pendant. This is a yes, it's very tight. Okay, is it gonna be a while before she finds it? This is not as tight, and it's a yes. Still. Okay, it's getting stronger too. Stronger, stronger. Okay. She's saying it'll be a while. So don't worry about it. Just know if it's meant to be, it'll come back to me in divine timing. Okay? I hope that helps you, Elizabeth. But take care of yourself, okay? And don't worry about old college girlfriends. Are you having problems with those girlfriends? Believe me, they didn't take it. That doesn't mean it didn't end up in their suitcases, but trust me, they didn't take it on purpose. So if one of them comes up and says, I found it in my suitcase, don't feel bad. And I said suitcase. I didn't say whose exactly, but don't accuse her of taking it. Just know that it happened. And whatever reason, it happened. Okay, hopefully this is not the problem with them. Because don't accuse them of it, because it wasn't them. Like I said, there was another entity involved. Okay, Cheyenne, you've already been read, right? You read Cheyenne, didn't you?
I started. Yeah, I did.
You were
So
read a while ago. As far as the pendulum, if I can get to it, I will. But right now, thank you, Elizabeth Jane Takal. Um, we're she's reading Marie, and that should be
Marie.
our last reading today because we're at 2 hours.
Wow. Okay. So many major arcana cards. This just blows me away. Okay. These are, I'm not sure what sign you are, but I have I have Pisces. I have major Pisces. I have Virgo. I have Scorpio. I have Taurus, Leo, Aquarius, and Scorpio. Any of that ringing a bell for you? Are you any of those? What I do also have is a King of Cups. That, let's see, that's Pisces. I have a lot of Pisces cards here. And like another reading earlier, things are going to get shaken up for you. There's some shift in energy occurring. Looks like you've been kind of nostalgic, looking back in the past. Things are going to start to move forward. And they're saying, enjoy the fruits of your labor. Okay. Is she?
And she's not
Marie. Not
Marie.
responding.
Yeah,
Okay.
doesn't mean she's not there. It's just she hasn't gotten to her
Yeah.
phone yet.
Well, I've gotten I think she's Pisces. What I'm seeing that there's a lot of growth occurring and you're doing a lot of soul searching. Maybe some shadow work. Geez, that's Cancer. You have a new opportunity coming. A last card for Marie. A last card. Thank you. No, they're done. And since she hasn't answered, I'm going to guess she's no longer here.
Okay. And Mina, I'll do a quick one. That was her last one, but I'll do you since I already said I was going to get to you. Okay. What is Mina? Mina, let go of the headache. Oh my goodness. Okay, they're saying blockage. Blockage right below your crown chakra. The right side of your crown chakra. Actually, both of them are up and running. However, there's a lot of blockage right underneath, all the way down your third eye. Sinus problems, sinus pressure. Gosh, it's hurting. It's wow. It's keep going down. Your throat chakra is okay, but the thymus chakra, the heart chakra, you're beating yourself up, girl. Stop. The pressure, the unease, and what?
Squirrel.
Oh, now you say
Squirrel.
that. Yeah. The unease in your heart chakra is your own making. It's heavy. It is uncomfortable. I'll try and remember, Cheyenne. Just let me work on Nina right now. Okay, it's uncomfortable again. Thymus chakra, heart chakra. You're beating yourself up. It's all centralized. It's all you're doing. Your wow, you were working so hard at getting things cleaned up. Now there's a whole lot of pressure and pain. And I thought that you were read recently, either by yeah, I think yesterday. But it's not good. You're fighting your own self. Ouch. So cleanse and clear and reactivate your chakras. There's a lot of pressure on the divine, unconditional love on your thymus chakra. So if you haven't activated your divine feminine goddess, you need to do that. Again, I know you've listened, so YouTube video. It's guided meditation to activate your divine feminine goddess. And you've got a lot of, and I asked if this was power in your heart chakra, and it isn't. It is, it's self-inflicted problems is what they're saying. So let go. It's not other people. Let go. Whatever, if you pulled in other people's negative energy, let it go. Okay. Thank you so much for coming in. Yeah, we're not doing cards today. That was done
Diane.
yesterday. Ah,
No, Diane.
ouch.
Mina.
Diane, you came in 9 minutes after we usually get done. So,
Same thing with Mina.
wow. Yeah. So yeah. Thank you guys for coming in. I do appreciate it. A lot of great stuff. A lot of the things we told we talked about earlier, even since we started, was meant for everyone, the collective, everyone who came on today, the community, not just for one person. So if you disregard what we're telling other people, then you're missing out on a lot of information that is meant for you as well, because you came in for a reason. Okay. So you came in for a reason, and it was to listen to everything and be a part of the chat. So please re-watch it, because there's a lot of things we talked about that were meant for you. And if you just waited for your name to be called, then you missed out on a lot. And I mean a lot. So we love you. We're here for you. And we want to remind you also, for the exchange, is to like, subscribe, follow, and share. It's very important to us. Zangiza, thank you so much for coming in again. To all of you, the new ones, the ones that have tried and true, like I said, we thank you all for being here. Anything you need to talk about before we leave, Bonnie?
No, just that, lots of energy early in the week, but you're going to lose your motivation later. So get it done now.
Yeah, and there's one thing I did need to post. Where is it? Okay, QR code. And that is tomorrow night. Miss Susan will be at Rising Phoenix Church from 7 to 9. Oh, not, yeah, it is tomorrow because it's the first of the month. So February 1st and February 8th, she will be at Rising Phoenix Church for mediumship classes. So please, if you're in the area, please go and see Susan from 7 to 9 at Rising Phoenix Church, 1522 West Encanto Boulevard. Thank you so much, everyone, and blessings to all. We love you, and we only want the best for you. Love and healing, honey. Okay. Thank you so much.
Bye-bye.
If I can find the right video. Okay. Thank you.